Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This is Genevieve, and the channel is called A Touch of Tarot. I don't normally do pick-a-cards, but some of you know I actually love doing pick-a-cards. So I thought I would do one for us as just a special treat for those of you that want to know a message your person wants to tell you, something they haven't been able to tell you for some reason. We'll see what comes up. I pulled the majority of the cards, but I'm going to actually add some more as we go. So do pick either this beautiful little white puffy flower, this beautiful pink flower, or the purple. And we'll begin with the white flower. Thank you for your likes and feedback if you're interested in these, more of these type of readings. Okay, let me just tune in. Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm recalling now your cards when they had come out. Okay, so the first message I pick up about your person, honestly, they could be Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, um, someone who's very detail oriented. And it doesn't have to be those signs strongly, but it could be. I'm just saying I do see that here. We all have a bit of every sign in us. So this is someone who is a server to others in the sense they care for others, they're considerate for others. This is someone who's very smart, probably not too loud, you know. Deep beliefs. This could be someone who is actually quite in touch with their masculine and feminine side, or even more on the feminine side. To be honest, this can even be a Leo. This can be, yeah, I'm seeing the Gemini again, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't matter, but they have this energy about them where they're good and they know it in a sense. Unfortunately, they got the prostitute card for the archetype, right? And this can mean this person is really good at making money. Um, I mean, there are light attributes to the prostitute card. They make the best out of every situation. This person may make a lot of money actually, and people may look at them as though they're a sellout or something like that for some reason. So sure, you could be dealing with someone who's quite the show off or famous, or, you know, not that I'm seeing famous, but the fact that they have the prostitute card, a lot of people say, you know, you sell yourself to the industry type of thing, or to any industry. So maybe this person has pissed some people off. So that's a side message. So this is what I get as the message from your person, just looking at this and tuning in a bit. This person, what they want to tell you that they have not told you is, yes, they see a twin connection within you. If they don't know the word twin, but they see that high level connection within you. This is a connected person as well, by the way. I just picked that up because they're able to create and make the best, right? And this person, you know, they are about the people. There's something here about wanting to touch the people. This person may be a bit of a healer. This person, you know, has these goals, and they want you to know, like, they've had these goals for a long time that they are trying to perfect, or like they're a bit of perfectionist trying to reach them. part of the goals this person has is about money. It's a huge deal to them. Um, they could also, for some of you, for others of you, be saying, basically they have someone taking a lot of their money. That's just a side message, because there's just a real strong energy of money here, and there could possibly even be a third party, but one of these parties is the match. Then we have this other person, or it's like, even when this person's with you, they're a totally different person than when they're away from you. Okay? And I actually am picking up a message for people that, you've been separated from this person. And they've been analyzing the situation. So have you. People have been healing, probably the both of you. Both of you, this is a very divine connection here. It's like you have to do what you have to do to take care of yourself individually, but there's such a connection here, it's not going to go away. So even if this person's kind of being a sellout right now to get some money or to make some money, they're still in, I feel like this person would still be in connection with their spirit, but they may have to step aside right now to make some money. There's some sort of a message like that. And there really can be a woman in this person's life that is taking a lot of their money. And this is a side message as well. I definitely see that there's a connection here. Okay. And this person has made the choice. If there's a choice between two people, this person wants to choose their twin. And this is my twin card here. This person may be slowly moving away from another person, if there's a third party energy. And it really kind of looks like for this pile there is, to be honest. It's either the third party, if there's not a third party and you're watching this and you pick this, this has to do with a love connection and someone who has taken some space, and it could even be a female that took some space to literally go make some money, whether it be in a positive way or not. That is not my decision here. Point being, this person is coming back. This could be someone, you see kind of, and I'm not making fun of anyone, but someone like on Instagram that's going to all these countries, and you're like, what do they do? Well, I mean, very well, possibly one way or another. Prostitution doesn't just have to be exchanging of bodily fluids. It can be just selling yourself out. But I still see, no matter what, if that's the situation, I still see this person coming back for, making the effort to come back slowly but surely to try and ask for a fresh start. They want to balance this situation out. They know who their true love is, seriously. So I want to pull a couple cards from this deck here. What? 3 cards, please. Three cards. Okay, thank you. See what we have here. Well, that came out in its own way. So, it's like the message this person wants to tell you is they've always had trouble walking away from things that, you know, don't serve them and are almost like bad habits. This is something they've always had, or it's like they have to work on this. This is something they didn't tell you, they haven't told you. They are working on, I guess, learning to close the doors for some situations, finalize, cut ties in some situations, stop hanging on, stop returning to particular situations that don't serve them. So that's another message your person wants to tell you. Why? Let's see, what's this card wants to pop out? Let's see, envy. So I'm asking why. Why is this in this person's energy? And I mean, I personally, when I saw that, was picking up childhood issues. So here we have the World. But, you know, it can have something to do with wanting to look a certain way. Honestly, this person may have issues like control issues where they want to be in power. I mean, the World card is about being seen, you know, and this person may just have known that many times they were sticking around in situations they shouldn't have. Sometimes they were sticking around there just because of money or because of other opportunities and other doors that opened because of it. Sometimes they were sticking around there for too long because they were making a strategy and they thought that they had everything figured out. A lot of them stuck around trying to get money. They were chasing and fighting for money. That goes with the Envy card and the World, you know. So I don't know if I mentioned it from the beginning. I kind of feel like I did. You could be dealing with someone who's a little bit famous or well-known here. This person also at some point could have had a lot of trouble as I'm looking at the Judgment card. And, you know, this Hostile card keeps on coming up for when I'm pulling out these cards. This person in the past may have had some trouble walking away from a connection with someone, a commitment of some sort. And, you know, there may have been money involvement there too. Point being, it may have affected their heart chakra, their heart in general. You know, they have a bit of a guard up now about their heart. They're needing to do healing work on their heart. And now they've kind of barricaded themselves in this, I guess you can call it a temple of some sort. It's not necessarily the healthiest temple. Anything else there that we need to know? You know, it just keeps on coming back to this. You see, this person has barricaded themselves. They've made this temple, and it is kind of like a temple because they've made themselves a nice, comfy, cozy spot inside the gate. And they stay there. They have anxiety because they're worried about not being victorious, you know, at least in their gate and at least in their little spot where they can continue to do whatever it is that they're doing. They are technically victorious, right? No one's harming them there. So that's what the person wants you to know. That's what they haven't told you. If this person is at a distance to you, all I can say is it looks like it will take some time. You know, it really does. And everyone's different. So I'm not going to throw out the numbers I get because there's just multiple numbers for everyone. And that's... Let me pull one more card while I'm here, actually, from this deck, just to see if there's, you know, any sort of a final message. The Empress. So definitely goes back to the energy, to two energies here. A third party possibility, but also as wanting a new beginning, wanting a reunion. Let's see what we have here. Hold on. I just saw the Five of Air, Justice. Yeah, wanting to let go of the past and come in and redo this type of thing. Give it another go, because there's already seeds invested here. There's already, you know, you guys already know each other most likely, and that's what it looks like. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so thank you so much for those of you that picked that beautiful little white fluffy pile, or flower, I should say. Let's move on to this beautiful pink flower. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, I remember how these cards came out. I saw those and I wanted to clarify. These ones came like this. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So we also have the Gemini card here, which I'm just noticing. The Judgment card. I'm just talking about very relevant. Messiah for the archetype card. I wanted to clarify, and I asked for a better way to explain the stress card, the Seven of Wands, and out came the World. I'm sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why I said the World there. The Wheel of Fortune, so change. And well, I'll get into that, but I just wanted to let you know why I picked an extra card there for that. So here we go. The person that you're dealing with, once again, I feel like, it doesn't even have to be, when I see Gemini, sometimes I think of Scorpios, I think of Pisces. I also think of Cancers, and I think of Taurus. There's so many different signs it can be, and those are all for my own reasons. Especially, I'm seeing more relevant, this is someone that you're interested in like this year, for some of you as of this year, so you may have just met them. But that's just a message for some. There could have been a quick change here. It really could have. Or someone could have done a change up on you. Anyhow, I'm asking here what your person wants you to know. So whoever your person is, if this is someone brand new, which is actually not what I'm picking up, but I am picking up, like, you want to know where you're going with this person in this year, okay? So the first message I get from your person is that they want to communicate with you. And they actually would like to do it quickly, or the quickest possible way, or the quickest way available. Like, maybe they can't do it right away, but as soon as they can. They want that to be known. They have information they would like to explain to you. And this has to do with like a deceitful situation or some sort of faultiness that was going on. There may have been some two-faced energy here in a sense, like maybe this person led you on at one point. And, if so, then they are humiliated about that. And they want you to know, like, if they overuse their power or something like that, or they lied, straight out lied and exaggerated something to you, they definitely are humiliated about that, okay? I feel like there was some stress around your person, and they want to like let it be known. It was literally making them feel like they were in a circus act. And I think I did the karmic reading on that. I think it literally says circus in the title, the last one for Friday I did. And to better explain that, they no longer wanted to participate in this circus. They were happy to leap into the change. The change may have been literally taking a new direction, like a flip. Like maybe they did a 360. Maybe this had nothing to necessarily do with you, but we do have the Four of Wands here. So then again, it makes me think something happened like very relevant to this year. So it could have just happened. Or maybe this person just did a flip in the way they are right now. It looks like they are also searching for themselves, and it looks like they are like going through everything and maybe going past going through like the past 12 years of their life saying like, how did I get myself into this situation? Maybe this person is in an unhappy relationship with someone. Maybe there's a few people involved in this. Your person wants to reunite with you. They do try to connect with you through their, like, energetically, third eye, base chakra, crown chakra, sacral chakra. Like, they do try to connect with you. It's like because they want to connect with you very soon. So they're coming up as the Messiah, right? You know, that's someone who's very powerful. So maybe they are just like, okay, I'll try to connect with them right now through my mind. Maybe they don't know if you've changed your mind about them. Maybe at one point they did have some deceit, some lies. I think I mentioned that. And a third party, very possible. And they chose the third person over you. But they want to come in for a union or a reunion, it would be. But they're worried that if they come in, you're not going to accept the offer they have for you, that you're going to be judgmental. Like, I see the man here wants to come in. So if you're the man watching this and you want to go in and you want to say something, I suggest giving it a go. If you're the woman, this is why the man hasn't come in yet. If you want to kind of shoot a message, if it's appropriate, from the heart, not expecting anything in return, even to say Happy New Year. This person could be very focused on their money at this time. Like, you know, if you're a female and you're wondering why they haven't messaged you, it's because they're busy, focused on their money. Is really what I'm picking up here with that. Let's see what this is. Okay, because it's interesting. I'm getting guided to pull from the karmic deck. Tell us just in a few cards we have here. So this person could be busy with the Justice card at the bottom, dealing with tying up loose ends in some sort of a marriage. Look at that, Pentacles. So we have like the energy of the King of Pentacles almost twice here. One more card. Yeah, so this person could literally be tied up right now. So, you know, if you do want to send a message from the heart, don't expect anything in return is a message I'm getting, I guess, to basically correct myself with the advice I'm giving you. It's not that it's wrong. It's just that if you're expecting this person to be ready to go, this person is focused on money right now. They're tied up dealing probably with another person, and it isn't pleasant. Storm warning here. And it looks as though what the situation is about two people that have built something together, whatever that may be, whether it be a family, whether it be business, whatever it may be, but it's over. It actually didn't really make it to the finish line. It was kind of over before it really fully started, in a sense, even if it was years ago. It's kind of doomed. Money's a big situation, or a big point of focus here. And, you know, this person could actually be a money mongrel. Like, they could be so focused on money, it could be an actual issue for them. So you may want to like check that out with this person before even getting involved with them. Because it does look like they're walking away from this situation. Eventually, they're planning things out to untie themselves, to free themselves, to go towards happier times. It's not going to be the easiest, but that's what this person's plan is. But they're really focused on making sure they leave with their money. That's a big message here. So then what, right? But you might want to just make sure, like, does this, make sure the schedules work. Because this person's money, and it looks like someone else here wants love, okay? But I do see that yin-yang energy strong here. So that might be part of your guys' lessons, to learn that you can still have freedom and love at the same time, type of thing. You don't have to be in a cage for anyone. This man can learn to love as well. This man can learn that, maybe he's gonna have to learn. Sometimes you choose love, sometimes you choose money. Sometimes you have to give up one for the other, just in a sense. Like, sometimes you got to go out with the family and not go to that business dinner, Let your employees work for you and choose the love time. Sometimes you have to choose the love. This person has a strong attachment to money. But they're going to realize that there's many ways to go about this situation. They're going to start taking action towards leaving the confines of their regular lifestyle, their regular habitat, is what I'm guided to say. Because maybe they were just so used to going to work all the time to get away from this person they were tied up to, that they just got used to that and used to being that person. But they don't have to be that person. There needs to be time to play. You can still have fun and still be structured and secure and in a secure environment, and still enjoy, it's like the horses in that picture. They're running around, and even though they're gated, it reminds me of someone just taking a little break during work. For someone that works a lot, just go take a break, walk around the parking lot, go walk to the coffee shop and meet your person. I always think of that. People think they have no time. Well, it's not that you have no time. It's that you don't use the time you have to the fullest. And there's always a moment for a little coffee break, or even to meet, like, I don't know, for some of you, you're smokers or whatever, like, just to meet in the parking lot for a smoke and say hello to your person. And I feel like many people would do that. If the other person was open to it, just to see them, just to have that minute with them. Nine of Water. So, I just like to pull one card here, but I guess we'll pull two. And the Four of Water. This is something you may not see coming in. This is something that's been right in front of the person's eyes all this time even. This is happiness here. This is an ever-ending offer of happiness. This person sees you as that. They see that you continually are there through all of their change. And they really do want to communicate with you because you do make them happy. But for some reason at this time, if they're not, it just looks like they're tied up. They're dealing with financial matters, whatever that may be. They want to offer you the world, just like you have always been there to offer to them. And you've had a lot of strength, and you've stuck by them through a lot. So, was there any... I didn't see anything in there that was very secretive. No, like, that was pretty straightforward if you ask me. I'm seeing, yeah, it's just exactly the situation they're in is over. Like, there's a repeat of the cards, and it's not easy. It hurts everyone involved in it, okay? Okay, so thank you for those who picked Pile Pink. So the next one is the purple pile. Let's see what we get here. I'm enjoying this. Interesting. Okay, yeah, 4 cards came out for this one, so I kept them all. Didn't ask for a clarification or anything. And yeah, okay, I remember this one. This was an interesting one. So we have strong Libra, strong Libra. We have the Judge card here too. Capricorn, but it could just be talking about this right now, present energy. A lot of air energy here, but that can be talking about the cutthroat truth in this situation. Someone can be dealing with legal matters, and I'll put that out there right now off the bat. I'm picking up really strong Capricorn energy, though, to be honest with you. And it could just be this seasonal, but like I pick up almost a bit of a fatherly energy, or someone with a bit of even an emperor, so Aries, fiery energy. Okay, so what I'm picking up from your person, your person wants to restore balance in this situation. Your person may actually be dealing with court. And let's just say it's an example of everything going on in their life is feeling a bit out of balance or out of whack. But this person wants to work something out in a relationship. This person thinks that you're beautiful, or you might look at this person as being extremely beautiful. But I mean, I see the word beauty here. Partner, you know, so they want to be your partner. They like to consider you, like the two of you, partners. This may be someone you're kind of with right now for some of you, but maybe you're also in separation at the same time. There's some sort of court, it looks like court stuff going on, because I'm even seeing here, we have two cards with scales. I'm seeing a rainbow. I'm seeing the word fairness. Decisions. This person wants to be fair. Maybe it's just between you and them, like your own little personal court battle between the two of you, and they want to deal with the situation fairly. This person is exhausted with arguing or any sort of, I don't know if anyone's throwing any comparisons around. This person just can't take it anymore. This person is asking for compassion or having compassion towards you. This is a very compassionate person. And they just want to deal with this fairly. There may have been some criticism, someone misusing authority or some criminal activity. This is about a King of Swords energy. And this King of Swords energy is someone who just has built a structure around themselves. They're encased in this harsh energy, almost to the point of mummifying what's in the inside, and they're tied to that. That's what's going on here. This person is tied to those old beliefs, and it's like, it's not that they are a sheep. This person probably is nothing like a sheep, but in a sense, him being that energy that's so strong and so determined and so aggressive, he's a prisoner in his own way. Okay, so there's someone that embodies that energy, and it's like they've always, I feel like they've been comparing themselves to something that's totally not even in their category. Like a turtle can't compare themselves to a hawk. Not at all. This person is exhausted. They have worked day and night, or they keep on fighting for something that they aren't even sure they believe in anymore. This person wants you to know they've said some shit that, you know, they shouldn't have. And they've forgiven themselves now, and they're hoping you have forgiven them. They're hoping that they can come to you now and offer you anything that you'll accept. I think they're seeing you as someone who is very independent and who is very well off. Probably they see you as someone who's better off without them right now. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. So they could see you as someone seriously doing just fine. But when I see this, so I'm picking up a different message here. This person could be dealing, once again, we go back to this Judge energy with a Queen of Pentacles in the courtroom. Someone trying to take their money or lock them down. I'm picking that up because I'm also seeing the Three of Swords and the Justice card, you know, and I pick up that this person's heart is actually pulling them in a different direction. Look at that, the heart pulling energy with the Lovers. And there's that Lion Strength card energy pulling them out of a commitment with the Judgment card. And they want to walk through like a new set of gates. Here's the King of Wands. So it's like we have a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands. This queen is not really negotiating with this king whatsoever. This queen is focused on the past and just not moving forward, maybe focused on the lies of the past as well. So this person is telling you, if they're dealing with someone right now, the court battle is getting ugly, it's getting harsh, it's getting hard to deal with. They probably cannot be seen with you because they will be in a lot of trouble, or they don't want to have any communication. It could also be that they feel like crap, like their wings have been clipped, so it's not very easy to just go and jump and communicate with you at this time, or that they're being severely watched as well at this time. Like everything they do could be getting watched right now. Look at that, the man holding the coin. And to see this card here, this is about money at this time, and this is a hardworking person. And look at, like, I just feel like that's a message right in there. They are afraid to leave this situation because they're worried they're going to lose all that money. Little do they know, because of the way that the cards are out and there's the way that you read it, they taking that leap of faith, actually they don't lose all of their money. Following their heart, they will like, this is a very smart, intelligent person. They can make their money again. They're good with money, they're good with love, they're good with their mind, but they're tied up when it comes to taking that leap of faith. That's one thing that they lack. You know, they could be procrastinating and stalling, and, you know, that's the patient card there. Like, oh, not yet, not yet, I'm not ready just yet type of thing. But really, making that move, taking that leap is the best thing. And they may not be able to just take that leap. We have Justice here again. The Scales. Things will be restored to balance in this situation. This person, I mean, their heart's broken, or it's been broken, or they've just had a lot of bullshit going on, but they will go towards their love. We saw the way that Lover's card came out. This woman that they're dealing with, this, let's see what flipped over as I was talking about it. Ace of Swords. Yeah, she is harsh. She cuts like a knife. There could, you know, for those watching this right now, there could be some relevance for right now energy. This could be literally going on right now. Hey, look at that. Look at the cat comes up here, right? When I'm really talking about a karmic situation, I find the cat comes up. And I mean, well, no better card to come out but the Three of Cups. This is one of my most karmic pictures, depictions in this deck, because this is someone who's been in a relationship for a long time, and they knew what to do to keep this person around and around, and they took all their lives from them, because there's a cat here, and cats have the 9 life energy, right? And like, it hurt a lot, whatever these two went through. This person's out for vengeance. This person's out for blood. Whoever they're dealing with, they're not really playing. And that's the truth. So they could be using some black magic as well, with the Moon card here and the Page of Wands. Trying to prolong this Tower moment, but it's inevitable that it will happen. So let me pull actually a couple more cards here from this deck and just see what message we get here. It's been a long time, you know. Someone had to work on getting their power back, and maybe you've been waiting to hear from this person for quite some time. Um, but they've been dealing with this situation. There could be some trickery going on. Yeah, but I really feel like they're dealing with this person, the death card here, and the Queen of Fire. And you know what's going on, and they know they have a connection with you, and they know that one day the patience is going to pay off in this connection, and they're going to get to go around again with you. So the Five of Waters. So I do feel this is someone you know, because this is often a card of someone that has remorse and sadness about not paying attention to a true connection, and just feeling bad about all the bullshit that happened in this whole situation. And probably there was a tower moment. And the Seven of Swords here has to do with someone not wanting to live for other people anymore, and wanting to do what they want to do. And that's what this Judgment energy is about too, right? Freeing themselves from this devil energy, and letting go of this financial restriction and worry. Stop living like the way that they think there's or people want them to live. There's a certain way people expect them to live, and it's time to move on from that in this day and age, and stop living in those limited old beliefs. If you're not happy in a situation, you gotta go, or suffer for the next 80 years or 50 years or however long. I mean, we're only living longer, right? So I thank you all so much. Let me know if this reading resonated. I think this was so much fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a really good everything. Bye for now.